Dawson City is a great place to live and to visit. The town's historic buildings and quirky design are the reason many say there's no place like it. But for people dealing with mobility issues, the quirkiness can be downright distressing, especially trying to access these businesses, or this hotel, or even this boardwalk to get to the businesses. This tourist from California says she's been taking in all of the sights Dawson has to offer, but carefully.
I am fully mobile, but I find myself really watching my steps and being extra super careful stepping on and off.
Why?
Last December I did trip and fall, and it was not pretty, and so now I'm very cautious. I think ramps going from the street up into the boardwalks would be good, or handrails, because a lot of the edges are like sawed off or cut off boards, and so like at one corner I'm holding onto a phone pole to get down just to make sure I don't trip and fall.
And I mean, is that part of the allure? When you go home, you'll be able to say, hey, I survived Dawson City, I didn't fall off their sidewalk?
I'm not going to say that, no.
Now, to be fair, the majority of tourists I spoke with today said the town's layout isn't going to stop them from enjoying their visit.
Again, it's an old town, so, and I like to see the old things. So in terms of accessible, like, I understand that, you know, the boardwalks are here and it makes it easy for me to get whatever. Yes, you got to go up and down a little bit, but it's not an issue for me. I'm 67 years old and I'm doing fine.
It's just charming. It's what you come to look for, authenticity, you know, of the place. So, yeah.
The conversation around accessibility isn't just a seasonal one. Many residents here in Dawson have been raising the issue for years.
Accessibility for us is a community concern, and it's a community opportunity.
Ricky Mawaganditse is the executive director for the Klondike Visitors Association. He says the town is making strides to create a more accessible Dawson in many small ways, including this brand new ramp installed at the Farmers Market gazebo on Front Street. But Mawaganditse says the town is taking accessibility one step further with the KVA's Accessible Dawson City initiative.
And using the Access Dawson City designation, which is the logo on the building there, really we're trying to create a wayfinding opportunity for community members and visitors to know that these facilities, these services are accessible, and the people that are operating these are always thinking about how can they make their product more accessible to the diverse range of accessibility needs that we have.
Mawaganditse says 9 businesses have signed up and more are anticipated as the summer season goes on. He says making the entire town accessible isn't going to happen overnight, but in the meantime, the community will come up with ways to tackle this issue one small step at a time.
How do we change our mindset around providing accessible services? How do we change the way that we operate as a business so we can meet customers where they're at if we cannot change our environmental design?
Chris MacIntyre, CBC News, Dawson City.